Welcome everyone to UWF Dark. I'm your host, Generic Commentary Man number 2. And up next is AEW World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega versus Chris Milenko. Stay tuned, folks. It's coming up next, live at Club 357. And introducing, from Winnipeg, Canada, he is the current AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega. Now, unfortunately, for all you AEW marks, Kenny Omega couldn't bring his AEW World Heavyweight Championship with him to appear on our programming because of some contract stipulation negotiation deal between Tony Khan and CEO Aaron Mattoon that hasn't quite been worked out yet. Nonetheless, AEW World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega looks to take on Chris Milenko in this one-on-one contest. And according to CEO Aaron Mattoon, I'm not allowed to give my personal opinions on Mr. Kenny Omega because I have to be impartial and have journalistic integrity. Blah, 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 blah. So if you don't excuse me before I get fired, I'm going to go smoke. Oh shit, be back, what? Introducing, from Shreveport, Louisiana, weighing in at 210 pounds, Chris Milenko. Chris Milenko hooking your boy Generic Commentary Man number 2 up with the finest chronic this side of Los Santos from Smoke in the Water Smoke Shop, found on Vespucci Beach, which oddly enough is where Milenko's been working, as he had to take up a 9-to-5 job. He was homeless there for a little while and couldn't contact his friend and, well, I guess rival now, Jesper Riley, as they're both having their documented problems with the Black Diamond Society. But we'll see how that story evolves here in time as Chris Milenko looks ready to take on Kenny Omega here on UWF Dark. It's Kenny Omega versus Chris Milenko. Let's get it on, folks. I'm your host, Generic Commentary Man number 2, as Kenny Omega opens this match up with a stiff super kick. Chris Milenko back to his feet. It's UWF Dark, folks, here at Club 357, as Kenny Omega drives Milenko into the mat with a dragon suplex, smashes Milenko into the turnbuckle. Milenko reverses with a boot to the face and clotheslines Omega to the floor. Omega reverses with a shot to the gut and a spinning soul kick. Hooking the leg of Milenko, picks him up, plants him down with the fisherman driver. Only gets a 1 count. Kenny Omega showing off for the AEW fans in attendance as he drops the knee across the chest of Chris Milenko. Kenny Omega stomping Milenko in the face now as he lifts Chris Milenko up for the sit-out powerbomb. Chris Milenko kicks out at 1 again and just slumps over. Chris Milenko not only having hard times in his personal life, really, but it seems like he's having hard times in the ring as well, as Kenny Omega hits the double underhook butterfly pile driver, driving Milenko right on his head. Setting Milenko up for the powerbomb, driving Milenko to the mat. That's a powerbomb worthy of Blade Blackwell right there, as Kenny Omega drops the elbow across the leg of Milenko. Milenko back to his feet, but Kenny Omega right back on him with another dragon suplex. Goes for the cover. Milenko kicks out at 1. Kenny Omega goes for the soul kick, but Milenko counters with the Pele kick, catching Omega off guard. But Omega, wise to Milenko's offense, counters the scoop slam. Milenko goes for the face buster, tries to attempt a German suplex, but Kenny's right on his heels, goes for the backslide, only gets 2. Both these men stare each other down as Milenko whips Omega over the ropes onto the apron. And Omega with the springboard drop kick sends Milenko flying, as Omega sets up in the corner for a V-trigger knee, laying Milenko out, goes for the cover. 1, 2. Omega only gets 2 again. Milenko slowly stirring back to his feet. Did Omega just hit Milenko with a fucking Hadouken? I mean, beautiful drop kick, but did he just hit Milenko with a Hadouken? Well, this is definitely a Kenny Omega match for you folks. It wouldn't be a Kenny Omega match without the Hadouken, as Kenny sends Milenko to the outside. Kenny setting up for the dive, but Milenko dodges out of the way at the last second. And a Fago drop right there on the floor, right on the concrete, as Milenko whips Omega right back into the ring, stomping Omega in the back. Goes for the corkscrew senton cover. 1, 2. Kenny kicks out at 2. Milenko thought that was going to be it. Tells Omega he can suck it. And flips him the bird. That's just rude. Milenko goes for a clothesline. Gets another clothesline. Omega ducks. Goes for a clothesline, but Milenko hits him with a super kick of his own. Omega back to his feet, but Milenko drops him with a DDT. Milenko trying to stop the comeback of Omega, as Omega reverses out of the corner on Milenko. Milenko reverses Omega with the face buster. Goes for another German suplex. Omega looked to set up that one-winged angel. Milenko counters with an arm drag. Omega back to his feet, but Milenko grabs Omega in the powerbomb position. Sit out running powerbomb. Milenko goes for the pin. 1, 2, and only gets 2. Milenko picking Omega back up, grabbing Omega by the hair, whipping Kenny into the corner. As Omega, ooh, that is not nice. Milenko telling Omega to suck it. As Milenko positions Kenny on the top rope. Kenny elbows Chris right in the head, but Milenko right back with those stiff forearm shots, and driving those pointed elbows right to the side of the head of Kenny Omega as Chris Milenko goes to the top. Chris Milenko inverted Frankensteiner off the top rope, as Chris Milenko scrambles to get back to his feet and then to the cover. 1, 2, and Kenny Omega kicks out at 2 after the top rope Frankensteiner. Chris Milenko looks on in disbelief as he goes for the senton, driving all the air out of the ribs of Kenny Omega. 1, 2, and Kenny kicks out at 2. Milenko says that was 3. You gotta wonder if AEW paid this ref off tonight to count a little slower for Kenny Omega, as Kenny Omega nails Milenko with the clothesline. He's setting up for it again. Kenny Omega looking to hit that V-trigger knee. Kenny Omega goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Milenko kicks out. Kenny Omega can't believe it. Kenny Omega stomping away at the chest of Milenko. Milenko back to his feet and runs immediately into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Kenny Omega sizing up Milenko. This time he hits the suicide dive through the middle rope, picking Milenko back up, but Milenko reverses and whips Omega right back into the ring. Goes for a stiff kick to the ribs, but Omega ducks. Goes for the soul kick. Blocks the Fago miss. And Kenny Omega has Milenko on his shoulders with the rolling fireman's carry. Omega going to the top. Omega could be thinking moonsault. What a beautiful moonsault, but Milenko gets the knees up at the last second. Milenko slamming Omega head first right back down into the mat. And another corkscrew moonsault, I should say. Milenko goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Omega kicks out again. Omega sits right back up. Omega right back to his feet. But immediately gets cut down by Chris Milenko's Scottish sickle clothesline. As Milenko sets up another senton right into the ribs of Omega. 1, 2. Kenny kicks out again. What is it going to have to take to put Kenny Omega away here tonight on UWF Dark? Milenko grabs the front face lock and hits a pendulum backbreaker of his own. Tells Tony Khan at ringside to suck it. Omega slowly getting back to his feet. Milenko landing a shot to the gut. Leapfrogs Omega. Hits Omega with the high cross body. Picking Omega back up. Slapping Omega right back in the face. Omega blocks the Fago miss. Gets Milenko on his shoulders. Going for the rolling fireman's carry. Omega dragging Milenko back to the corner. Milenko is trying to roll out of the way, but Omega catches him with a body splash from the middle rope. Omega going back to the middle rope. Best moonsault ever, but he eats the knees again from Milenko. Took a little too long. Milenko with the hip toss knee strike lays Kenny out cold. Picking him right back up. But Kenny reverses, rolls through, hits the drop toe hold. But Milenko reverses that and hits the sling blade. Plants Omega to the ground and gets the senton. Goes for the cover. Refs in position. 1, 2, and 3. Your winner here, Chris Milenko. As we take a look back now at the replays, Milenko reverses Omega with a stiff shot to the face. Omega drops Milenko, goes for the cover, only gets the 2. Milenko plants Omega with that running sit-out powerbomb. He only gets the 2 as well. Milenko going for the cover after that top rope inverted Frankensteiner. Only gets 2 from Kenny. And again, going for that senton, driving all the air out of Omega as the ref gets into position. Counts 1, 2. Kenny gets his shoulder up. But nonetheless, here's your winner, folks, Chris Milenko. Folks, I'm Generic Commentary Man number 2 for UWF Dark, signing off. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for having me. With the help of potions, talismans, and ancient relics from the forbidden realms of the Dark Carnival. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Milenko.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat. So why not open up somewhere America can sit down, enjoy a meal, and get their feet rubbed? We'll fry anything you want for $5.99. As long as it's friable or edible, we're gonna make it deliciousable. We will fry parts of the chicken you didn't even know was friable. The beak, the feathers, we'll fry candy bars. All that European stuff that you don't really normally eat, we'll bring it down here and fry it for you. Ask McDonald's to fry something other than what they normally fry. Guess what you're gonna get? Nothing. If it fit through the dough, I'll put it in the fryer. Hell, this is a dinosaur. All our meats are gently tenderized to their optimum deliciousness. We got fine dinosaur meats. Took my money, made me pay child support. Come on down here and get you a slice. Once they get your social security number, it's over. Motivated, 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 motivated. So friends, let's just decide you don't want no barbecue. Well, that's fine too. Why not let one of my foot specialists or myself perform our magic? Look at that, don't they look wonderful? If you really pay me enough, we'll massage your feet in any of these sauces also. Success is the rule down here at Jones. Good ass barbecue and foot massage. So go ahead and give me a call or find us on the worldwide internets at the new website. That's JONES BigAssTruckRentalAndStorage.com/Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage.html.
Excuse me, did you call number 52?
Did you hear me call number 52?
Kung Fu Rainbow Laser Force!
We're reclaiming the rainbow!
Kung Fu Rainbow Laser Force, the upper middle class superhero team that protects your innocence any way they can. They are Tallulah, Sebastian Caden, Zoe, Quota, and Dirk.
We don't tolerate different.
We're heterosexual overdance!
Yeah!
Fighting evil in multicolored skin, tight car off suspended.
How? I'm happy to wait